the Staples Center, where the Clippers will try to turn it up on their home floor. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. And tonight's game, like so many, could come down to the three-point shooting for each team. Greg, there are debates as to whether that style alone can win you a championship in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, there's never a substitute for balance, and coaches and players are too smart. You have to keep your opponents guessing, but leave no doubt the three-pointer is here to stay.
That reach is just ridiculous. Giannis easily beating everybody to the ball and then sends it back.
Pass to Leonard. From deep. Milwaukee with the rebound. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
They're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Now here's Middleton. Outside Holiday. They get it back. Giannis dunks it down.
Sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet. But once he does, man, he can explode.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage. And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. How gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
Well, the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won most valuable player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff. When you're a veteran player like Paul George, you understand that even 24 seconds is a long time. Great patience to wait for that play.
Now here's Jackson. And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. They lead by 4. The Bucks working the ball around. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Now here's Jackson. Over Middleton. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee leading by 7. Here's Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
Yeah, Giannis has the hard hat on right now, going to work. So good, so long, and just terrorizing the D.
All right. Look who's coming.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And Bobby Portis, an interesting talent. He can play back to the basket. He can play one dribble away. And as a stretch 5, if they play small, he's able to knock down 3.
Make some noise.
Clippers with the ball. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Mann. Over Matthews. And the Clippers miss again. Well, we know Bobby Portis, Brent, has bounced around between teams, but as you said, the shooting has been there.
The shooting has been there, and that's what he came in to the NBA as, a great rebounder, but a great scorer coming in. And now he's finding more confidence in being able to step to the three-point line and let it rip.
The wide open look here for Lopez.
Three-pointer.
Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, to the middle, and Lopez throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Pass to George. Can they get it? No good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Giannis with it. Leonard picks him up. Middleton inside the three-point line. Takes the 3. Milwaukee getting another chance here. From deep. They grab their own miss. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Chris Middleton.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Clippers trail by 16. Jackson with it. It's Solomon to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity. And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
And George with the stuff.
Well, once Paul George gets in that deep, get out of the way. He's coming right at you.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks.
It's interesting, as Giannis has grown in this league, the Greek Freak we know is so versatile, just competing to be one of the best players in the business.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. A 15-point game. And Brook Lopez, such a great complimentary player, Greg, fits right in with this team.
And he gives you good scoring with great efficiency. Very low turnover numbers. Everything you want from a role player.
Substitution. 4 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 substitution
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. Good D by Lopez. Milwaukee leading by 15. No one near him. He can't get that one.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Jackson. Offensive rebound. And that one is good. Jackson's got 6 points.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Pass to Connaughton. And here is Hill. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Back to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Like to see George Hill distribute to his teammates a heads-up play there.
Here's Jackson. Great D that time from Portis.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
That's his first
Milwaukee making a switch.
Second team foul.
Here's Middleton.
Substitution.
Knocked away.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Connaughton. Shoots the three. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Bucks lead by 18.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Ibaka comes with the double team. Pass to Batum. Up top, Covington. Just 5 on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And the shot goes in.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
In a wide open look for Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. In for the Bucks.
51 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Grayson Allen.
Pass to Coffey. Takes a three. They get it back. Lets the three fly. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Clippers trail by 18.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
It's Portis atop the key. Middleton outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Now here's Jackson. With the drive. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Just insane length and leaping ability. Ibaka can reject shots from anywhere on the floor.
The shot by Middleton, wide open.
Chris Middleton.
Knocks down the three ball.
Three-point basket.
Middleton's got the first bucket of the third here for Milwaukee.
And Chris Middleton, the long-time Buck. He's been with the team through it all.
And where I give Chris Middleton the most credit, GA, is the fact that after he signed that long-term big money deal and did not have a great season, it did not deter him from getting to this level because he knew he was worth it and he knew he had the talent. So Chris Middleton deserves what he's gotten in the last couple seasons, especially the way he's played in the postseason. Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Middleton on the wing. Over in the corner, Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Antetokounmpo. 2 points. That one goes. Giannis has got 23 points.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And George gets it to go.
George is not settling for low percentage plays right now. He's putting the defense in a really tough position.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his player on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
How about the handles of a guy like Paul George at his size being able to rip around and has total confidence in his ability to score.
Middleton outside. Fires from deep. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
3 points.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Holiday. Puts it up. Middleton can't get it to go.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here.
Your Clippers, Luke Kennard.
Here's Jackson. Goes back up.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Los Angeles with another miss.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Holiday looking for an opening. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And this is what staying active can give you. Morris sending that one back with authority.
Pass from Reggie Jackson.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Outside Holiday. Here's Middleton. Gets the jumper from a quarter to fall. Middleton's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now Kennard. Pass to George. 6 to shoot. Goes up at the stripe. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. George has got 8 points.
Well, when Paul George has that kind of length and then has the high release point that he does, very few people are going to get to it to block a mid-range jumper like that.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Milwaukee ball. Bucks substitution.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
For T-shirt time.
Milwaukee making a switch. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Timeout, Milwaukee. The loudest and craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's see it, fans. look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. Nobody near Allen.
Grayson Allen.
Good on the triple. Allen's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Foul.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, easy call.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter.
Pat Connaughton.
There is no coach that does not ask his point guard to distribute the ball. Holiday did just that with that dime.
Here's Mann. Excellent D there from Holiday. Back to Allen. Gets it off. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Bucks on top, just dominating the... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Covington with the steal. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Giannis.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Clippers with the ball.
Foul. Bucks. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Bucks substitution. Brook Lopez.
Here's Mann. Over Lopez. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And now the fast break. Matthews with the ball. Shots good by Middleton.
The assist goes to
15 points for Chris Middleton.
Matthews.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Giannis with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. Offensive rebound. Pass to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Antetokounmpo's got 27.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Mann, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
Second team foul.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Milwaukee?
To the strike, Terrence Mann.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
And they've done a terrific job defensively, causing some turnovers, and then cashing in on those. Well, that just makes all the difference.
Grayson Allen.
Allen, that's good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Milwaukee now. Giannis high post. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Third team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line from LA. To the strike, Terrence Mann.
And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here. in the second, despite being down.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul him.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact. And refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Kennard on the wing.
How about the length? Tough for any offensive player to deal with the likes of Middleton with those long arms.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And last season, Middleton adding to his game. Played more of a playmaking role. Great assist numbers for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Kennard. Here's Hartenstein. The 3. In the corner, Kennard with it. Zubac trying to break loose. Pass to Kennard. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. The tray. Excellent D there from Allen.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Hartenstein. Good D by Lopez. And for Middleton, he's not the primary ball handler, but Greg, he can fill in from time to time.
And capable of playing the point forward if needed. Just make smart, simple plays. Great option to initiate the offense to kind of give you a different look.
To the wing right side. Here's Hartenstein. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Hartenstein's got his first points in this one.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bucks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was.
For Giannis.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Out of bounds.